Welcome back to the deep dive. Today we're digging to a pretty specific piece of tech. It's the NTI E-MNG-0500 management software. And our mission here is simple. We want to quickly break down its key features, what makes it efficient, and maybe most importantly, the compatibility issues you have to know about before you even think of deploying it.
Exactly. And to set the stage, this is an optional piece of software. It's all about centralized control for ENVIROMUX and IPDU units.
So environmental and power monitoring.
Right. And while this specific version, the EMNG-0500, handles up to 500 units, the actual architecture it's built on can go way higher. We're talking up to 3,000 devices.
Okay, so let's unpack that. It's a unified graphical interface, what people often call a single pane of glass. It lets you monitor and configure all these units and sensors over the network. But what's the biggest single time saver here? Is it just about making configuration easier?
It's more than that. The real efficiency gain is in group management. I mean, think about it. If you need to update, say, mail server settings or add new users across 50 different units, you aren't doing that one by one.
You just push it to the group.
You push the change to the whole group all at once.
Yeah.
That's the difference between a few seconds of work and maybe an hour of tedious clicking.
And the level of detail you can get it's really impressive. You can pull up the status for one specific sensor, or you can create these custom summary pages.
Right.
You could, for example, filter just the main power draw sensors from 5 different server racks and see them all on one screen instantly.
Exactly. That immediate visibility is the whole point.
Yeah.
And then there's the data side of it. The analytics are pretty solid.
You mean the history graphs?
Yeah, the sensor history graph,
Yeah.
it stores readings for up to the last 120 days.
Which is just long enough to spot those weird intermittent problems, right?
Yeah.
Like HVAC issues that only show up in the summer.
Precisely. It helps you catch that drift before it becomes a real failure.
And the whole thing is built on a classic client-server architecture. So the server application is the workhorse. It's out there pulling all the units, listening for alerts. The client is just your window into that world, the remote control you use to see status and push those changes.
And it has this incredible legacy support. It runs on modern stuff like Windows 10, Linux, Solaris.
Of course.
But it's also backward compatible all the way to Windows 2000, even old Mac OS versions, which is crucial for certain lockdown environments.
That broad support sounds great, but okay, this is where the devil is in the details. There are a few critical warnings, some real gotchas that could completely sink an implementation.
There are. You have to be careful.
First up, if you're using the older E2D units, you absolutely have to check if they're Rep-C units.
The ones with 2 power inputs.
Exactly. If they aren't, this software is a non-starter for you. Second, and this is a big one, it is not compatible with the advanced cascade configuration on the E2D, 5D, or 16D.
And that's a major limitation if your network is built around that cascading structure. It just won't work.
And what's that third one? The one about Java?
Ah, yes. If you're running the eSEMA16U, you're basically locked into an older version of the software, v2.7, and you have to run Java 1.7 or older.
Which is a significant security trade-off you have to consider.
It is. Now, for context, the 500-unit version we're talking about is listed at $4,690. That comes with a 2-year warranty and a year of free updates.
So when you put it all together, what does this mean? It seems the EMNG-0500 is really about centralizing your knowledge and your command over the whole environment.
It moves you from just reacting to alarms to proactively managing things at scale.
Right.
And if we pull back to the bigger picture, look at the pricing tiers. The license for 10 units is just $500, but for 3,000, it's $7,500. It raises a really interesting question.
Which is?
How does the sheer scale of your monitoring needs, going from a small server room to a massive campus, fundamentally change what you need from a management platform?
Yeah.
The architecture has to be completely different.
That's a great point to think about. And for anyone listening, remember, you can actually test this out for yourself. NTI offers a free 15-day trial of the software, worth checking out.